Adam Joseph Scher, better known to you guys as WWE star Braun Strowman, is an enigma. The wrestler, who performs on the SmackDown brand, has the potential to be a top star, but for one reason or another has never quite hit those heights. Today we're discussing what is stopping Strowman from reaching the very top, plus two major goals he has after returning to WWE. So stay right where you are. First up, could William Regal be set for a WWE return? As Vince McMahon attempted to streamline the company earlier this year, William Regal was released from his role at WWE, heading straight for AEW. However, since Triple H has been installed on the wrestling side of things, he hasn't been backwards in stamping his own look on the outfit, and it is thought he could be about to bring back Regal, whom it is known he is fond of. It has been suggested earlier this week that he is currently in the midst of ironing out final details regarding his return. But what happened at AEW? Well, Justin LaBar of Busted Open Radio recently suggested that some in the AEW locker room simply weren't listening to the advice Regal was attempting to impart, a point former WWE wrestler EC3 has also expanded on. He recently said of Regal, he's too valuable to not be in a developmental system. And I know we can say, oh, he's there mentoring the people in AEW. The thing is, they are not listening. He then suggested that for the most part, the talent doesn't listen to veterans, but the ones that do are the world champion. I mean, why you wouldn't listen to someone with the experience of William Regal is beyond us, and he will almost certainly be more appreciated in the backstage role he is reportedly discussing right now with the WWE. Who is your favorite veteran wrestler? Next, it seems as though Triple H is about to get rid of a famous belt. Levesque has had no problem ringing the changes at WWE HQ of late, and it seems as though he is about to further mix things up. Since Vince McMahon stepped down over the summer, many WWE superstars have returned to the fold, and the game has also had no problem scrapping some theme-based live events. It is discussed that a lot of people from around the world of pro wrestling are seriously impressed with Triple H's way of doing things, and there has also been interest from other wrestlers from various promotions who appear interested in being a part of things under the WWE's new leadership. And it is suspected that the legendary former champ is set to make another significant change, as the WWE are reportedly about to drop the WWE 24/7 Championship. The writing was seemingly on the wall for the belt last month, as its last winner, Nikki Cross, dumped it in a garbage can soon after winning it. A WWE insider has also revealed that the belt is something Triple H has little to no interest in. Do you guys think the WWE should get rid of the 24/7 Championship? Let us know below. Kurt Angle has been discussing Strowman initially leaving WWE. Stay tuned. Angle is a true legend of the pro wrestling game, so when he speaks, fans generally sit up and take notice. And following Braun Strowman's departure last year and subsequent return to the premier wrestling organization on the planet, Angle has spoken out about what it means for the WWE. Speaking on his Kurt Angle Show podcast, the legend began by discussing how just 5 years ago, there was a serious lack of entertaining characters in the WWE. Comparing it to the Attitude Era, Angle said there wasn't a lot of comedy around in 2017, suggesting that it was the aspect he liked most about the promotion. He then went on to discuss Strowman, saying he was glad he was back and calling him a valuable asset. Angle also lamented his leaving in the first place, saying it should have never happened, but also complimented his skills on the mic before describing him as a 350-pound monster. Angle, who won an Olympic wrestling gold medal at the 1996 Atlanta Games, went on to say, "You don't let a guy like that go. I don't know how or why that happened. Maybe it was for money reasons. I don't know. But Braun Strowman is back in the right place." Angle believes that Braun is now back where he needs to be, and goes on to describe him as such a good guy, with a great sense of humor, before revealing that he really liked him. What do you make of Angle's words? So what exactly is stopping Braun from reaching the pinnacle at WWE? Let's see. Even though Strowman is indeed a former WWE champ, it's safe to say he hasn't truly fulfilled his considerable potential just yet. The big man became one of the faces of Raw as the brand split, and was obviously one of the new personalities Vince McMahon was attempting to cultivate. His size, dominance, and black sheep gimmick helped him become one of the faces of Raw heading into 2017. He was then involved in a feud with Roman Reigns, which only served to increase his standing, and with his signature "I'm not finished with you" catchphrase, the WWE appeared to have found their next big star. Unfortunately, an opportunity to further solidify himself as the next big thing at SummerSlam 2017 didn't quite materialize, and Roman Reigns ended up making himself Lesnar's heir apparent. The Raw Tag Division fiasco, which saw him champion for a day, was a disappointing reign, and he would go on to win the greatest Royal Rumble in history. But again, events would conspire against him, and he would never have anything to do with that particular title again either. It seemed as though a title run was nailed on after becoming Mr. Money in the Bank, but he would go on to fail in his cash-in, and would later become the foil for Seth Rollins as the pair captured the Raw Tag title. What did you guys make of Braun Strowman during his early years with the company? What has gone wrong for Strowman then? Well, in just 2 years, Braun Strowman had a complete reversal in his fortunes and simply took up a role playing second fiddle to Roman Reigns. The pandemic era didn't help, but Strowman wasn't exactly pulling up any trees in the excitement department either, and this star would further dwindle before his release in 2021. But Strowman had made his bed on the independent circuit too, having previously given his views on those guys, so it was difficult to see where he could go next. A few guest appearances on shows like EC3's Free the Narrative 2, The Monster in Us All beckoned, but he would eventually find his way back to the WWE under Triple H's new leadership. Of course, this is a new era, and it seems as though Strowman is in a different place. He has been seriously hampered by stop-start bookings, and Vince could, of course, have done more, but he doesn't do himself many favors with his abrasive attitude. He has also singled out flippy wrestlers, guys he shares a locker room with, for criticism, revealing that once again, Braun Strowman appears to be his own worst enemy. It appears that Vince's words could, in fact, be correct, and that Braun Strowman is screwing over Braun Strowman. But as soon as he realizes that monsters don't speak, the sooner he potentially gets back on track. Do you guys think Strowman can realize his massive potential? And finally, what are these goals he has for his current WWE run? Let's discuss. Strowman appeared on WWE's After the Bell recently, where he set out some goals for his second run in the WWE while speaking to Corey Graves. Having been released last year, then reinstated as Triple H tried to stamp his authority on the company, Strowman now turns out on the SmackDown roster and caused a scene recently after attacking the Maximum Male models, which led to a beef with Chad Gable and Otis. When outlining his goals for his next run, Strowman revealed that he was coming for Bobby Lashley's US title, before adding that he also wants to be Grand Slam champion. Braun continued, "So I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Like I said, I probably do that for a little appetizer, and then go on and get ready for the main courses." He then predicted that he will probably end up in a confrontation with Roman one of these days, before suggesting the pair complement each other very well by saying, "There's never been a better dancing partner for me. There's never been a better dancing partner for him." While the Roman Reigns storyline might be one which fans could get behind, we're not sure if the current WWE champion actually needs Braun Strowman anymore. I mean, he appears to be doing fine without him, right? What do you guys make of Braun's goals for his second run in the promotion? As usual, thanks for dropping in on us today, and remember to swing by again next time for some more fun and games. And why not do us a big favor by liking and sharing today's video, while also subscribing to our channel so not to miss out on more great bits in the future. Bye guys!